class landing platform dock. The New York brings a wide range of capabilities for helping Marines either conduct all their missions ashore, from raids ashore to humanitarian assistance, disaster response, evacuating non-combatants or civilians out of countries. With our aircraft and our landing craft capabilities, medical, we can treat people that are injured, wounded, just an amazing array of capabilities, all enabled by an amazing crew of Marines and sailors. It's just the ship can do almost anything you can imagine, and the flexibility that's built into it is just hard to imagine unless you've really seen it all in action, which this ship got to do last year on her maiden deployment for 9 months over throughout the Mediterranean, the Arabian Gulf, Indian Ocean, throughout the entire Central Command and European Command areas of operations. The ship and her crew performed flawlessly. Every mission thrown at her, she excelled at. Even things that came up in maritime security, embassy reinforcements, protecting Americans. She's built to do whatever's needed.
So helicopters are a big part of the ship's capability to launch Marines where they're needed?
Absolutely. We've got a very large flight deck, which can safely operate just about any aircraft the United States Marine Corps has, except for the Harrier jets. But all other aircraft we've operated on here, even during deployment, other service aircraft. But they give us a lot of flexibility and a lot of range to respond to things both near and significantly far away from the ship, respond very rapidly, and it's just a great capability to have.
So this ship incorporates a lot of stealth technology, which the prior class of ships did not. What is the advantage to the ship of having a stealth capability?
It gets us a lot of extra safety, frankly, and surprise is sometimes a very good thing to have in any kind of operation. So that it is a capability that helps us a great deal, and we do use it.
So if you can just tell our viewers in general why it's so important to celebrate Veterans Day.
I think it's incredibly important to celebrate Veterans Day because, frankly, our veterans have served and sacrificed to help defend our freedoms around the world throughout our country's history. And I think that it's important to make sure Americans understand those sacrifices, not just that the veterans make, but also that their families make each and every day here and will continue to make. There are a lot of challenges to serve. It is not easy to go away from home and your family for long periods of time, but our veterans have done it throughout our history, and they'll continue to do it. And I think it's very important to help Americans understand that the price of freedom isn't free, and Americans have stepped forward and will continue to do so.
Go back a little bit, talk a little bit about this ship's relationship with the city and the United States and what it means to be called the USS New York.
I got to tell you, every sailor, every Marine that serves on this ship is a New Yorker, whether you're born here or not. There's that attitude permeates everybody that's on here. And I say it, I tell every sailor, you got to have some New York attitude. Well, you can't not help but have New York attitude here. The spirit of, we will never forget, we will never stop, we will never falter, and we're always going to do what's needed. And coming here again, almost the entire crew has gone down to the 9/11 Tribute Center and the 9/11 Memorial, and that just kind of re-galvanizes everybody to understanding how special it is. This is not just a ship. It's a living tribute to all those that made that sacrifice in 9/11/01. And you can't put words to it. It really does. It motivates all of us. It drives all of us to keep serving and to do our very best to try and keep that from ever happening again.
So what's the reaction you get from visiting policemen, firemen, first responders?
I'm a huge fan of first responders. My whole family is with cops and firemen. So, and I'll tell you what, coming here again, I've already visited a couple of ladder companies and law enforcement officers. We go forward and we do a lot of hazardous things, and a lot of times when we're home and we're not taking as near the risk that, frankly, law enforcement officers, firemen, those first responders, they put their life on the line every single day. They don't know. In 5 seconds from now, they could have been in their station, and 5 seconds later, they could get a call that has their life absolutely at risk. So truly, I look at them all as they're heroes each and every day, and we owe a huge amount to them. And I celebrate every one of them. very thankful that we have amazing first responders throughout our country. And I'll tell you what, New Yorkers they're at the top of my list. They're fantastic, and love them. I love them.